Vanessa, when I first met her actually, which was now about 14 years ago, I can remember still this moment what she smelt like. She was wearing sandalwood and wild orange and lavender at the time. And
Lang ylang.
Lang ylang, that's right. So, but whenever I smell her now, or if I smell those oils now, it takes me back to the day, like that moment.
The Doomsday Book was written in Latin.
I've taught aromatherapy for over 20 years. I studied psychology, and I did that for 6 years, all my postgrad studies, and to get me through the mundaneness of that, I studied lots of integrative therapies. When I first started with this, it was really informal and heaps of fun, and I did some whole food and raw food cooking classes, and I was putting the essential oils in my food. And they said, this was awesome, this was great, now how do we get those oils? And that's how all of this started.
So then doTERRA came into our life, and that was when she basically said to me, I need you.
A cup of cacao, a cup of liquefied coconut oil, a little pinch of Celtic sea salt or Himalayan salt, and some vanilla bean. And then we're going to create a party in our mouths by putting some cardamom and wild orange essential oil. So what you can do is just replace some of the things you would normally do. Instead of struggling to try and find citrus fruits and buying them, you can just open up your bottle and infuse that in your salad dressings, your drinks, raw chocolates. It makes it much yummy for the children as well.
For me, it all happened around a few years ago when my younger brother passed away. In the 6 months following that, I found myself feeling just disinterested in things. But then I went to a class to meet a guy to talk to him more about the business side of doTERRA. And there was a doctor there who used essential oils and used doTERRA and was very much an advocate. And he said that the Lifelong Vitality Pack with DDR Prime would make a significant difference if I was prepared to give them a go. To my greatest surprise, within just a matter of a couple of weeks, I was back to my best self. So that's my doTERRA moment, is Lifelong Vitality Pack.
I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time, and that was my why doTERRA, Frankie boy. I've never smelt a more clean, pristine, beautiful essential oil in my life.
Using these products, I found myself sleeping better, I found myself having more energy again, mental energy, mental clarity was up, and I defy anybody to take that for 3 months and feel like that hasn't made a lasting and sustainable difference in their lives. I guess I found myself a little surprised about how emotional I became and how impassioned I became about talking to people and talking to guys particularly about essential oils. Interestingly, people comment to us often, the money you're making doesn't seem to have changed you guys at all. In fact, we didn't start it for the business side of things at all. Vanessa got into it just for her love of essential oils. I say often to people in our team, don't just look to be inspired, seek to be inspiring. My favourite blend is Hawaiian sandalwood, frankincense and arbor vitae, and just blending those three together as a beautiful aftershave. To my great surprise, men smell it and they like it, women smell it and they love it. And I think, well, that's a good aftershave to have. I think it's meeting its purpose. If the girls love it, it's a good thing. We love it. You know, every day we do it, we want to do more. We've made the right decision. You know, we're in exactly the right place. Those personal value systems that we have that are in total alignment with all of the owners and their partners and all of the staff in doTERRA, from the 2 general managers we've had in Australia to the staff in the offices. You know, we are continually impressed by the high level of integrity. And I mean, when I say high, I mean flawless.